are we doing today? Well, we have a very interesting agenda that has been planned by the team over here, and now we are actually going to go and meet some local artisans. We have already had breakfast. Breakfast was super delicious. So let's go. I will now explain the process of making lac ki churia or lac bangles. The resinous secretion of the lac insect is used to make these bangles. The kiraya lac grows and feeds on trees such as safflower, plum, palash, sacred fig, and many others. The resin is then scraped off from the trees, crushed and sieved to remove the impurities. The normal lac is applied to a wooden stick and rolled into a cylindrical shape. It is then further heated on a coal burner to which the colored lac is applied. A metal or glass bangle is used as a base. The coil of lac is applied on this. The semi-finished bangle is slipped into a round wooden beam with a tapering end for adjusting to the proper shape. The bangles are then kept aside for drying. And voila, this is the finished product. These were the other artistic exhibits that were put up over there. Let me introduce you to bandage, the oldest form of tie-dye and art which started more than 5,000 years back. Its historical evidence is present in Banna Bhatta's Harshacharita in a royal marriage and visual representation in Ajanta caves. So we just came back from the market. The experience was very enthralling, and honestly going to a market after such a long time was very interesting. And there was the shop which sold bandage artworks like dupattas, then suit pieces, saris, lehenga cholis, and all types of ethnic clothes which were very pretty. So you can definitely give a visit over there. Then the second place that we went was a very famous chai tea shop named as Biju Chai Wala, and his shop obviously had tea, but his brother also sells sweets like the world famous jalebi of Churu, then gaver, laddus, samosas, so you can definitely spend a bit of time over there. And now I'm currently sitting at the courtyard of our Haveli, and we are about to have a Marwari lunch. The reason why we're having a specially crafted Marwari lunch is because Havelis were usually built by the merchants, like rich merchants, and the one who built this Haveli was actually a Marwari. So yeah. And now I'm going to vlog this lunch because this is obviously a very interesting experience. Our Marwari lunch was very delicious and well planned. It included dishes such as papad ki sabzi, dal bati churma, gatte ki sabzi, and a Rajasthani preparation of radish. So we just had our lunch, and now actually one of my friends is coming over here and we're gonna meet. And the friend that I was talking about back then was actually Shubhanjana.
Hey guys!
And now we're sand duning in the desert. like high temperatures. Like
Yeah.
I've heard last year was almost 50.8 Celsius in the summer.
And in 31st it was like minus 2.5 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
It's very cold.
it has extreme temperatures. Finally reached our destination for sunset, which is this beautiful cliff, and we are also going to be flying
Kites!
yeah. So it's a very exciting experience over here, and I would definitely recommend you to come over here because why not? Even though the desert is like not like what you'd see in Jaisalmer with a lot of sand and stuff, there is a lot of greenery. In fact, there is a farm over here.
And it is cold also here.
Yeah, but it's not like Jaisalmer, but it's definitely an enthralling experience. Cloudy, as you can see, it feels as if the sun hasn't set down, but it actually has, and we can't see it because of the clouds.
But it was a really nice experience.
Yeah,
And
it was very amusing, so we really enjoyed. It was very enjoyable,
we had tea and coffee.
and even kachori.
And we took some pics and also made slow-mos, which
Yeah,
was really
they
awesome.
even had this very cute and aesthetic setup with like
Yeah.
Arabic checkers and chairs. So overall, this experience was full on amazing.
Yeah.
So Shubhanjana is leaving right now.
Yes, I'm going back to Mandava to my resort, and
Yeah,
we had a
which
really
resort
great
are you
experience.
living in?
It's
right
like a mud house.
now? Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
So you guys could obviously try that place out. It's nice, right?
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry for the interruption, but I would really like to pop in and say that the mud house resort that Shubhanjana had stayed in is called the Desert Resort Mandava, and it was created by Revati Kamath, who is a pioneer in the mud house architecture, and it is seriously so beautiful. It has the different concepts of how farmer's house would look like, a potter's house in a Shekhawati village, and therefore if you are not looking for something in a heritage category, then I would definitely suggest this property to you.
really nice.
A very unique experience.
Yeah, it's like a village, and you have that mud house kind of thing.
Yeah, and in fact, we also saw a peacock when we entered into this
Yeah.
sand duning area.
In fact, when I was coming to Churu now, then also I had a great experience watching all the peacocks on
Yeah.
my way.
Mm,
I took
nice.
videos also.
Nice. So I'll see you later.
Bye bye.
So after our sand duning experience, we're here to witness some folk dancing of Rajasthan with some beautiful Rajasthani music being played live by the musician over here. And the atmosphere is so nice, and it is also very important to know about your culture and heritage. And as you can even see the Haveli behind me right now, honestly the Haveli looks so good during night time. It's seriously so beautiful during night time, and they've also given us some papad and salad, and we are also having a bonfire. So that was how we ended the night, and now I'm going to give you a deeper history of this gorgeous property. So from 1905 to 1920, this was actually being built as a party house, and after that, it served as a party house for, I guess, around 30 years. Then, from 1950 to 1970, it was its functionality was to serve as a government office, and deterioration also slowly started then. And then in 1980s, a music school was set up here, and after closure it went into ruins, and even squatters started staying here unlawfully. And then from 2005 to 2012, that is a period of 7 years, the renovation process was going on. And then from 2013, this Malji ka Kamra turned into its grand beauty that is it is right now, that is a resort. You might be wondering, why do we call this Malji ka Kamra? Well, number one, because it was built by Sri Malchandra Ji Kothari, and number two is because Kamra in Hindi means room, right? And Havelis, as far as we all know, isn't one room, it is many rooms separated by doors and dividers and things like that. But this Haveli was designed in such a manner that all the rooms were interconnected. So therefore, that is the reason why it is known as Malji ka Kamra. So, since that day was the last day of our trip, we spent the remaining few hours before our checkout by shopping at the nearby market and playing some outdoor games like badminton and cricket in the lush green courtyard. Then we headed towards our way back home. So I really hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Until then, Ram Ram Sa.